Kenny, I'm excited.
I am too.
This one, it's an older home. It's on a very big lot. We're close to downtown. We're close to Memorial Park. Everything's walking distance. This is an income potential home like I haven't seen in Colorado Springs for a very long time.
Really?
You can do short-term rental, an Airbnb. You can do the front, you can do the back, and then when you see how big the lot is, you could potentially do a third unit in the back.
Okay.
So you could have 3 income potential homes here. It's awesome. I can't wait to show you. And it's absolutely stunning inside. Beautiful.
I'm like ready to go. I'm so
Let's
excited.
do it.
But so is it for, it can be for, I could take it, just make it my own home?
You
could. Okay.
You could have a guest house in back. It's a walkout. So you have the front, then the back has its own entrance. So mom can move up from Texas and she could live in back.
Mum,
weekday
flat for me.
Sister.
Yeah.
Weekday flat for me, Monday to Friday, so I'd have to drive. Yeah,
There
you go.
Yeah,
we
there we
go.
go. Yes.
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 I'm liking this.
I'll tell you one thing though, I'm not paying rent.
I'm telling you one thing, I will never have him live
Yep.
in my own home. Okay.
So let's take a look. Yeah, the front.
This is really
very cute.
Yeah.
You have an entrance off the alley in the back. So you've got a very big lot. They've just done a really nice job
They
on
really
this
did.
property.
And I told you, I used to live, the one I was renting was down right
Yes.
over here, literally, one street over, North Sheridan, on the other side of Platte. But I love the old homes.
And you're so close to downtown.
I know, it's
you
fun.
could walk.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is even closer to downtown.
So this is the upstairs unit,
Oh.
and it's separate from
It's
the
2 floors.
It is 2 floors.
Wow.
They do not connect,
Okay.
which means the bottom unit has its own entrance down.
Okay.
So technically, you could live up here.
Yeah.
You could have mom's quarters down there,
No.
or short-term rental, whatever you want to do.
Okay. It's really cute. I love these old homes because I think they're really sturdy and stable and they're funky. I mean, you know going into them that they're going to be tight.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's an investment. It's worth it.
Yep.
I'm
And do you
gonna
know
go
what,
in this
Kenny?
bedroom
Do you know what,
first.
Kenny? I just popped out the bedroom there, but it has investment from an Airbnb standpoint.
Yeah.
So you technically could live in one section, have someone staying in the other,
just
and,
have-
it's paying part of your mortgage.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
I'm just
really.
gonna have Nava take care of the Airbnb from Monday through Friday.
What?
He'll deal with the tenants.
They've got a barn door they've taken off for you as well. It's in the bedroom,
Oh,
which
look
is
at
very
that! A dishwasher and a washer in the kitchen. Or not dishwasher, sorry, washer and dryer in the kitchen.
Which
Here's
dishwasher?
the
Which
dishwasher.
dishwasher looks like this?
This is a dishwasher.
Washing machine.
Washing machine. Washing and drying.
Yes, well done. That's the dishwasher.
That's what I said.
This is a fridge.
I did say that. Wait, does the washer and dryer come open?
Yes.
Sweet.
You get them cheap on Amazon, you're fine.
No, I know. I like that.
Do you know what I mean?
It's nice. Also, probably, is there a way we can move it?
I don't know. I mean, I want you to look differently at this
True.
house.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
So this
I
is
love it.
definitely not your forever home.
I like the counters. I think that's fun. This
And
is very cool.
you've got that room in the back to build a third unit.
Yeah.
If you were to do that, you could do some of the custom things that you'd like to have.
True.
Rent the front part.
Yeah.
Can you choose which one you can live in as well?
Absolutely.
Think about it like
Yeah.
that. So don't
just
be
gonna
like,
hop-
oh,
Every week, change it up.
I mean, for your first home and the level of the finishes here, you're just moving into it. I mean, right out of the gate, you could rent it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Have that short-term
Very
rental.
nice, actually.
so you're making more.
Making money.
Making money
Making
making money
Yeah.
in the bank and the money in the
Kenny,
bank.
you're
There you go.
probably, on the average, depending on the time of the year, but you could be talking $200 a night per unit.
I could do that.
That's pretty good money.
I think it'd be okay.
Build wealth. That's what real estate really can do.
Yeah.
You know, you and I, we've talked about this quite a bit, is how much wealth can you build, you know, with real estate? A lot.
A lot.
I mean, even Wall Street right now is sucking wind 3 out of 7 homes being purchased in Colorado Springs are being purchased by investors.
Okay.
So they can see that value.
I like it. You know what? It's quite cozy.
Yeah.
It's cozy.
I'm telling you, I love these little cottage homes.
For you and Andrew, the 3 sheep, the cow, and the giraffe, it's fine.
Well,
it's fine.
I think we're probably looking at this more as very, very temporary and rental.
I'm excited to see the second part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
wander.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. You know I loved my rental home,
Yeah.
my little Snow White cabin.
But this is it. You can imagine walking down here in your slippers and your robe.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Andrew, morning.
Yeah.
Orange juice.
Oh my
Eggs are
God,
ready.
yeah. Andrew,
Yeah.
if we get in a fight, he can stay in here. I'll sleep up there. Perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
can- But look at this. Look at
Awesome.
this. So I think you prefer to live at this section rather than the front section. Reason being, more private. Much more private for you.
I could sunbathe back here.
I won't go that far.
You know, don't need to go on a roof for it. Can just do it right here.
Just stay behind the fence.
Yeah, just hide behind the
Yeah,
fence.
Yeah. But do you know what? Like Randy was saying.
Is this where the extra space would be?
No. Look at the size of the extra
Look at
space.
this. Let's go look.
You could make.
I can make.
You could make.
That's mine.
I mean, look at this. We can. Look at the space.
It's like Sound of Music.
You could put one house.
Yeah.
You could put 3 houses here.
Yeah.
It's not zoned for 3, but you can definitely do another unit back here.
So think about that.
Yeah.
So then,
Only one unit. Oh wait. So wait.
think about that. Think about that. So you got
Ugh.
1, 2,
Yeah.
And
3.
3.
Cash coming in.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
I don't think the penny's dropped. Think
Yeah.
about it.
I'm thinking.
And then what you could do, and also you could even have make a little grass area, private driveway.
I know.
Private driveway.
Did you tell Andrew about this yet? 'Cause he might be
No,
interested.
we need, yes.
I think this is, and I'm not. We're on episode 6, and I understand that, but I think this is one of my favourites on the season so
Yes.
far. I'm throwing it out there. I'm throwing it out there.
I mean, there's so many, you could do a house, you could do a big garage with a house on top of that garage.
You could do a bar.
You could do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. No HOA in this area. So
Really?
you don't have a covenant control. There's just so much you can do.
I'm thinking business. Oh, it's cute.
I'd live in this part.
Yeah? No, you won't.
No, I'm on about you. If you live, no.
Yeah.
I'm on about you.
No. Yeah, I like this.
Do you like the
It'll stay-
upper unit or the lower unit?
I like the lower.
Got it.
I
okay.
like. Oh yes, I like this. I also like this. I like this. This is cool. I love
Yeah,
this.
this is fantastic.
This is awesome. And it's
Oh
got
my
a table.
gosh. Yeah.
Decent, yeah.
I think the upstairs is much more rentably Airbnb-like.
Yeah.
And this is more. It's
Kind of your living
Yeah, it's
space.
good to be in the middle
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Park the cars at the back, dogs
Yeah.
as well. Quieter,
Yeah.
away from the main road. You can't hear the main road now.
Yeah. No.
But upstairs, perfect.
It'd be easy to split that area outside so you put a little side fence to keep the pets back here.
Right.
And people up front, they have their own space, have their own little yard, barbecue. Yeah.
I'm gonna need Nava to run upstairs and walk around so I can hear.
You want me to walk?
Go run.
Go run.
Shoo, shoo.
So if we can hear
Okay.
steps.
We won't know, will we? There you go, look. Thing is, would you walk around the house? I wouldn't walk around the house like that, would I? I mean, my wife says I'm very heavy-footed, but I mean, I'm very delicate.
Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of people. I'm not a fan of the base. People get Airbnbs, right, to party for like a bachelorette party or something, or they're coming to town for something and they're gonna be loud. And I'm like an old person in that mindset. I don't like that.
I walk normally.
Okay, so we got some normal walking there.
I'm still walking. Get my steps in. Ooh, 10,000 steps. Ooh, there you go.
You heard that. You can shake your head, right? Yeah. Yes, Greg heard the footsteps. If I had a broom, I'd be like, turn it down. Yeah, see? Oh, thank you. I couldn't reach that.
So you build something there. Yeah, you're gonna have to put a bit of investment, get a loan, get it done, start renting it out. But when you sell a whole 3, think about it. It's up for $650 now. I guarantee this would be. I bet
It's
it's
$650?
closing $1 million. You could touch $1 million. Think about it.
I know! I could be
One
a
house itself. You make a big house there. You could. Bloody
I
hell.
need Andrew to see this. I do. He'd be fine.
Did you hear the steps?
Yeah, big
Oh,
time.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing the river dance.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
You didn't see that.
Wow. Oh. I did like it. Yes, I did. I see. What I would do, what I was telling Nava, is that I would rent it out.
Yep.
And then kind of
Okay.
start fixing it up.
Straight.
Eventually, I would probably just have my mom take it over.
Yeah. The income potential on that property, they were telling me that prior to putting it on the market, they had an offer for 63 days, and the offer was $8,700 for 63 days.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. So the potential, the upswing is just huge. I mean, the house is just so cute. They've done a great job with that property.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, these homes were built in, what, 30s, 50s?
Yes.
So,
That home was actually built in 1949, so good guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
1950.
I think you've got two options with that. You've got an option where you could rent half out, live in one,
yeah.
potentially build summer next year on the back bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then just live in it for the next, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Make an absolute boatload of money on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's up for $650. If you built on the back, you'd probably easily make over $1 million on that. Wouldn't you? Couldn't you really? That's,
I mean, and,
putting
the
things in,
numbers are pretty huge on it.
Numbers are pretty huge. Or, like you said, you buy it, you rent the two, and you've still got like income coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So it's like,
Yeah.
So,
it's not many,
Nava-
how many homes do you get that choice?
Yeah. And as the owner said, she mentioned that the soils were done in the back, so you're already ahead of things on trying to build that third unit possibility. It's a great home.
And what's the percentage on a down payment now, Randy? What we're looking at?
Well, you could probably do something conventional wise with a 5 to 10% down.
So,
Yeah.
so what's that? 5% of 650?
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah,
30,000.
30,000. 30,000 down to have that kind of income potential.
That's not bad.
That's what a lot of people need to realize is if you're currently in a house and you have a lot of equity in that home, look at maybe buying another house without selling your existing home. You could do a HELOC.
And that's what we were thinking.
Yeah, and you could pull money out of that house to get into that next one. So even if that's just strictly an investment property for you and Andrew, you can go ahead and do a HELOC on his existing home, and he probably has enough equity in there to put down payment on that.
Oh my gosh, true.
So what's this area like then? Is compared to the one? It's still close to
Well,
downtown.
yeah, it is close to downtown. Kenny, you lived in this area.
I did.
What do you think?
I love this area.
Yeah.
Tamara's calling me. Do you want to answer Tamara?
Oh, yeah.
House number 2, downtown,
Comes with.
comes with some gorgeous yard art.
Yeah.
Wow.
People might
This
think.
been
isn't yard art.
remodeled.
These are animals.
Animals, sorry.
Yep. Right,
House
there's
has been
Lucy.
remodeled. It's beautiful inside. It's another bungalow, close to parks, close to your old neck of the woods. So yeah, I just wanted to show you some houses closer to downtown today.
Do you know what, Randy? I'm excited to see inside because the other house, the first house, was very appealing.
Yes.
That's the word I'm using. So I'm
Yes.
going to get off the hippo, you're going to get off the rhino, and we're going to jump inside.
Lucy and
I don't know.
Rhonda.
Rhonda. Oh, nice. Randy.
Oh, Randy.
Randy, do we have to take the shoes off by any chance?
I did not see that they're requiring booties, so I think you're fine.
These are fantastic, fantastic.
I
Got boots on
like
today.
this.
No booties.
He likes this. He's feeling nice and this.
Oh, it smells nice.
Hey, window plus fireplace. Are you kidding me? Yes, absolutely 100%. That's all I needed.
What, a window, fireplace, and doors?
A big window.
Yeah.
Love a big window.
Oh, this is nice.
You know what?
Tell you what, right.
This is it.
White is the new thing in the kitchens because it steps out the box. It's vibrant. Oh, look at that. Be careful, careful.
This is gonna be my seat. What, you think I'm gonna break this? Is that what you're trying to say?
Why are you sitting down for?
My feet hurt.
No, but I mean, why would you don't sit? Don't. You want to prepare food there? Don't sit there.
Oh, God.
Oh.
You're one of those people.
Yeah, but is Andrew the cook? Is that right?
No, I cook. And he cooks. Okay, we both cook.
It's a combination, a collaboration.
Yeah, it is.
I tell you what, nice kitchen, brand new
He's the
kitchen.
same. Oh, and a sunroom. What?
Oh, sunroom. It's that episode of, you know what I mean?
I think this is my. I mean, the location.
Make the sunroom a bit like 1940s.
Oh, my heels. How do you know?
Seriously.
Well,
The thing is, to be honest, Kenny, I'd get rid of it. I'd get rid of it.
no way. There's no
Why?
way.
So what's the point?
I love it.
I'm sweating my head off.
Well,
Mitch
yeah.
has just lost 5 pounds.
It's a sauna. Exactly. That's what I'm looking for. But it has a sliding door. Got okay. This Nova, besides the location, this I love the potential in this. I could do so many cool things with this. Like, how do you know when a place is going, like a location is going to go up in quality versus
the man
down?
himself will have the answers.
I'm here. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked.
I love the sunroom.
Okay.
I love the kitchen.
Yes.
Love the open, the window up front, the open living room.
Yes.
Love it. I love that there's a backyard.
Wow. There's a lot of love here.
But I don't like the location.
Lot of love.
I know. Okay.
I threw a
And I'm
question
trying
out.
to think what Randy says, and that is,
It's a fringe.
not your first
Randy,
home.
I
Yes.
threw a question out and I put
Okay.
Kenny on the spot. I said, if you could choose between the two, which stop it, be careful.
You know what? I give up.
If you could choose between the two, which one would you go with? And she more pushed into this direction.
Really?
Yes, and that surprised me.
That is surprising.
It's probably the dumber decision, and I'm sure Andrew.
But you'd have to live in this one.
You have to live in it, and
I'm
and
okay with that. This isn't bad.
The sunroom's a bit 1940s though, isn't it? It's I don't know, but I've got a feeling they started something but haven't finished in the sunroom. The
Exactly.
kitchen's done and the bathroom's done.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that's what I see. That's what I was telling you
Oh, your
guys at the
potential.
beginning is that the potential.
Potential.
What you can do with it, just like you guys were thinking with the other one, that's how I think with this, because I'm like, oh my God, a deck, like obviously this needs to be redone. We could do something cool there. You could put something cool like a jacuzzi or a fountain, I don't know. You know, and then there's,
But you're doing what first-time home buyers do, and they get emotional. They like see themselves as living in a home, where we were looking at the other one, going, "What an investment! Look at the money you'd
and
make
that's
and
what
sell
I need
for
to be
it."
doing right now.
Maybe.
No, it is.
Okay.
It is because I don't. We should be thinking investment for our first home rather than.
Okay, right, I'm gonna play a little game, okay? Called Guess the Price. I don't know the price, you don't know the price, Randy knows the price of this. $650 was the first one.
Let's say 415.
$415, wait,
Not
Randy,
even close.
No,
I'm gonna go 100,000 less.
you're wrong. It's 540,000.
Oh, I'm far off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 110,000 cheaper.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be.
But you haven't got 3 properties that you can make some
Yeah.
money out of on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
But
Don't think
potentially-
of this as income potential. Think of this more.
Yeah, and then that ruins it in that case, because that's where. You know.
See, the first one, I know we're comparing straight away, but we have to compare. You've already got a stepping stone.
Yeah.
The stepping stone's there for you.
True.
You had the 2 options, you had the 2
True.
options, so should we have a quick more look around the house? See what you
True.
think?
Yes.
Because I feel like we've only had the kind of the top bit. I don't know if it's
Yes.
I know, and it already won me over.
Come on, I'll show you to your room. Come on.
Oh my
Come on.
God.
Have you got room for 2 or room for 1? Come on. There you go. So we have ample space for the dogs, and ample space for you.
Another kitchen.
Yes, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a brand new fridge.
Well,
See, this is. I was gonna say Nava, you can stay down here, but this is too nice for you.
look, you've got a separate door.
Creepy.
Separate door.
That's a little creepy, guys.
We need to hit the lights. Mitch wants some lights. If Mitch wants
all the
lights, Mitch will get lights.
I'm not ripping it. But yeah,
Separate entrance.
separate entrance.
So, Kenny,
Yeah.
So Kenny, you could do an income potential on this property.
Yeah.
I'm taking back what I said now.
Yeah. Me too. I didn't realize we had the second entrance.
But you'd have to live. You'd have to live upstairs,
Yeah, I know. But it's nice. It's bigger.
or you just put it into a rental again. So you take it like what you did on the first one.
Just rent it out twice.
Both 2 flats, 2
I
apartments,
think so.
Yeah.
£1,000 a month each.
Ooh. for
$2,000 in your back
$540.
Yeah.
pocket.
Yeah,
mean,
if you can lock up that door, so you separate the two. You have your own little kitchenette down here. You have your own washer and dryer down here and upstairs.
Yeah. But there's no restrictions on the Airbnb in this area, do you know?
We'd have to check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to check on that.
I've got they've started doing the kitchens and the bathrooms
Yeah,
and,
this-
and the carpet. So it's one of them things where they've either...
Feel how sturdy this ground is.
Yeah, but I've got a feeling that they probably might have thought about renting it out, but they don't want to, just want to sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's already done.
'Cause the
It's
market-
ready to go for rentals as well, isn't it?
Yeah. They started a bunch of projects and the foundation's there to finish it and rent it
Yeah.
out. I like it a lot.
Are the wheels turning in the head kind of thing? The cogs turning?
Well, this is much bigger than the previous income
Yeah.
potential one that we looked at. So you might be able to get a little bit more money. You could do a long term down here, as Nova was saying, and not deal with the nightly thing.
I trust your input on the nightly though, because I don't want to put up with a bunch of
Yeah, I like the
missed
nightly
rents
thing,
and stuff
but
like
that's
that.
just me. There's pros and cons to both,
Okay.
and people who have long-term rentals, they'll sell you all day long. I've done that.
Yeah.
Me personally, I just like short-term rentals. They're in for a few days. You're not getting to know them that well.
Yeah.
You're not,
One of the homes I lived in Texas, my neighbor had a home that she rented out for like, not long term, but not nightly. You know, it was like the monthly.
Sure.
She had someone there for 6 months, and so I like that idea. I like that.
There's a lot of professionals that need to come to Colorado Springs to work, but they don't want to. They're not going to stay there for years. So
I
they
would
don't
have
wanna
to
rent a
provide
house.
furniture though, probably.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny.
Really, it wouldn't take
Goodwill.
much.
Goodwill.
Oh.
IKEA.
I know.
Get a free hot dog as well. There you
I
go.
know.
Go retro.
There
The
you
house
go.
is older.
Absolutely.
It's got new appliances. Yeah.
My neighbour's selling a sofa.
So it's just not nightly turning like that. It could
And
be
I
a
like-
professional for a month or two.
I like that. I like that.
And
I like this. I like this.
So that's what makes your first home, having that income potential, is fantastic. If you can do that. Because like you said, you set it up there. I always said it's your first home, not your
my
forever home. So plan ahead, make some money, springboard off at a house like this to where your second or third could be your dream home.
And I feel like I like the roots of this. Like I like the foundation, again, the location. But, you know, my big concern, I was telling Greg and Mitch earlier, before Nava interrupted me, was how do you know if an area is going to go up in quality around it or continue to go down? It's so hard to say, but it's
Yeah.
like here
Put
in
your
Colorado
finger on the buzzer,
because
Keni.
it's like kind of at that point. It's right on the edge. It's the fringe zone.
Yeah.
So
I will tell you what I look for. I look for people who come in and they remodel their existing homes or they flip homes, things like that.
if you're seeing neighbors'
If
homes,
they're putting money into the home, then there's a good chance that that market's on an upside.
okay, good. We'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Tell you what, we'll conclude outside, but it's really interesting the two he's shown us today. Really interesting.
He's thinking of investing.
Exactly, yeah, but that's the thing, I'm one step ahead, Kenny, because I've been in your shoes,
yeah.
and obviously being 7 years older than you, married and, you know what I mean, settling down. What it is, I'm kind of...
Settle down.
Because I've done the proper, like I've already bought, does that
I
make
know,
sense? I'm
yeah.
more thinking like, oh, this is interesting, and it's... But you could actually buy and invest at the same time.
I know, that's what
That's the cool thing.
That's what I told Andrew to talk to Randy about.
Yes. No, but and if you look back on the very first house you bought,
Yep.
you bought it very emotionally, you know, hey, the kids, the family,
so
soccer,
much.
everything's here. But if you go into that mindset of as an investment and just say, yeah, let's go ahead and be there for a couple years, do it for a short term and move on. I mean, if I could go back in time on my very first house, I would have started like that. Stayed there when I didn't have kids, then moved to the next, the next, the next. Build wealth.
Yeah, I mean, well drafted.
I like this home
Just-
because of the space. Spacious. I feel like I can breathe a little bit, you know. Thinking of my 3 dogs and cat running around in that
Yeah.
other.
So you'd rather move it, so out of the two, okay.
I like it even more knowing that I can rent that out.
Right, okay. And you like the space up here, but you do realise you'll have to move into this one.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother you?
Well, would I have to though?
Yes.
Why?
Well, unless it's going to be an investment property from day one,
And do
which
two
will require
apartments.
different loans and different down payment. So
Oh,
if
really?
you're going to, yes. If you're going to use it for your primary residence, then you need to move it.
You see, that's a good point from Randy. So if you're
Andrew's
going
here.
so if you're going to rent it, the down payment is different than if you're going to live in it.
Sure. Because to a lender, it's a higher risk if it's an investment versus an owner-occ because of that emotional side of things, that if the economy goes down the pooper, like in 08, what are you going to basically walk on first? You're going to walk on your investment homes, but you're going to try to keep your primary house. And so that's the way the lenders look at it. It's like, okay, we'll give you a better interest rate and you only have to put less money down on your primary home because we know you have emotional attachment to it. So you would have to live in the house as an owner-occupant on either one we looked at today to get that great interest rate and low down payment.
Okay. Yeah.
But as we mentioned in the car with Andrew, you know, Andrew could tap into his existing property he has, do a HELOC loan, take that money out and use it for an investment into something like this. And we could put together a rent schedule so you could see what your ROI is, how much you would make versus, you know, I know you would be positive ROI on either this property or the other one.
Okay. What about like how much do you rent something like this for? I mean, knowing how much I rented it out. I mean, especially the difference between short-term versus long-term and stuff.
Well, you look at how it's gone up since you've been renting the other property too. I'd have to pull a rent schedule. I mean, I couldn't tell you without really looking at that.
Yeah.
You make $1,000 on it, easily.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty
easily.
You can't rent without paying $1,000 basically.
Yeah. Speaking to the owner of the other property, I mean, they had it ready to go before he got sick and they needed to sell that property. But he knew the rent schedule, and when I told you $200 a night, he's like, oh yeah, that's exactly where we would be. And he has 2 units, so it'd be going for $400 a night if he had both of them rented.
Times 5, times 7.
Yeah.
Times 60 days. That's a
Man.
nice little pocket money
All
coming
right.
through.
Okay.
Yeah, so
There's
happy.
so much.
Happy.
Yeah, there's business that you can create, you know, by owning property.
Yeah, there is.
And income, and it's fantastic. Everybody needs a place to live.
Okay.
So really interesting episode today.
Really?
No, it's really
No, I
interesting.
agree.
It's kind of taking a different direction of investment and
I think we need to
thinking,
continue this next time
Let's bring Andrew.
and bring
Let's bring Andrew, and let's dive into more properties like this.
Yeah. Because
But just I cut you up. But just because you're a first-time home buyer, it doesn't have to be. You know, you're think investment, think long-term of what you can do with that property. You know, and you look at the appreciation which we talked about versus last year to this year in Colorado Springs. That last year, if you would have owned a $350,000 house, you would have $63,000 in equity in 1 year. You're not going to make that in Wall Street.
No.
You're not going to make that on a money market. Yep.
That being said, we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Colorado first time home buyer. If you didn't have a jingle, you do now.